Hey up lads and lasses, Damphyre here, back again with some more Infinite Lagrange. So today I wanted to do like a best in slot sort of thing, so instead of having to go through 20-40 minutes of the ranking video, you can just come here, have a quick look, and these are the best frigates for today, and then I'll do the best cruisers, the best fighter, the best corvette, etc, etc, to give a sort of quicker way of finding some of these ships, and I'll have a quick talk about why they are they are the best in slot. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. So, here we go. Best in slot, we're doing frigates today, and let's have a look at the frigate. So, best in slot for the tank class. That's the class that will take the most damage, or well, hopefully the least damage, and can sit in front of all your other frigates or all your other ships and defend them. So the best in slot is the C-type Carillion. This thing is toxic. It's got far more evasion than any ship really should. If we just look at like some of the evasion, so on the engines you're getting a 35%, on the information jamming system there's another 20%, so there's 55%. Upgraded with indirect fire, direct fire weapons by 15% brings you to 70%. This is further increased over on the warning system. We can grab another 15% direct fire, bringing you to 80%. 90% direct fire. It's also got these, so you're getting a reduced hit rate from missiles, a reduced hit rate from torpedoes. It's just gonna sit in front of your front line for days and days and days. It is absolutely ridiculous. I've seen these things technically take more damage than battle cruisers can, and even my ST-59 would struggle to keep up with this, and I can push that to 85% energy resistance or 800 armor. So yeah, best in slot for the tanks is the Carillion Special Frigate. Something to note, the Ruby defensive is actually quite good, so it's just a quick honorable mention. It's got, 46 armor on a frigate. It's really, really quite nice. It self-heals. It's got no damage though. Neither does the Carillion, to be fair, either. So we then look at the best in slot for DPM. Now, I got, I think it was Hell City. Yeah, Hell City sent me this over because I don't personally own it, so shout out to him for this. It's the Ruby Experimental Iron Cannon Frigate. We can see down here that it's got a very, 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 very nice 11,000 damage here, with most of that, if not all of that, coming from the miniaturized ion cannon. This is basically like a tiny IO. With its upgrades and everything, this can go quite well into the late game. It's an energy weapon as well, so it'll hit battle cruisers and stuff completely fine because they don't mitigate too much of its damage. And you can build these at the start of the game and run them right the way through to the end game. An honorable mention here is the Xeno Stinger, which I do have, so we can have a quick look of that once I find it. Xeno Stinger special type. That's just the base one. This gets 10k DPM with the UAV system. That's also energy based, so these are actually quite good as well, because anything energy based just goes through quite well into the end game. The only real threat for energy based weapons is an ST-59 that has the EM armor on, pushing 80-85% energy resistance, and that point, yeah, it does drop off for certain, but for the most part it's pretty good. So just to note, these are also an honorable mention in that DPM slot. Now, another one that got sent to me, because I also don't own it, from Toaster Empire, is the Reliat Stealth. Now, this is probably best in slot for system damage. This thing does pretty good damage, But the stealth variant has attack against primary weapon systems, deal a bonus amount of damage. It's got a decent damage anyway with 200 plus 60 when upgraded, so that's 260 damage. And these are cluster torpedoes, so I believe they hit 5 times. So that's 200 plus 60 times 5, and then times 2, because there's 2 weapon systems here. So these actually do some chunky damage, and you will see these knocking out weapon systems like nobody's business. No honorable mentions really in this class of best system damage for frigates, but because they are frigates, I have got to do the sort of special class that they have alone, and that is the Recon class. Now, the Recon class is what you use to sort of get around and get into position so you can warp your fleets in to allow them to, you know, get to places a little bit quicker. So you send these ahead, so you want high cruise speeds. High warp speeds help sometimes as well, but the high cruise speed is definitely what you're really looking for. As you can see here, we got 1430 cruise speed on the FG300, the Carillion Recon type, 1100, it's not graded though. But the best in slot is the Noma 330. As we can see here, we got a 2,600 cruising speed and an 11,500 warp speed, which just makes this basically like a flying Lamborghini. This thing is very good, and it's free, which is the other benefit. You can pick these up from outposts on cities. I believe this outpost here. Unlock blueprint, Noma 330, high-speed armed survey ship. Dock to it. Land your base on it, so properly dock to it. Build 10, pump some XP chips into it to get the experience up to the point where you can, you know, max out its systems, like we have here, and you're just going to be in a good position then, as you know. With these maxed out, it's got ridiculous movement speed. It can help you reposition fleets a lot faster. So special shout out to the Noma 330 for best in slot for the Recon. Now, that is it for this short video, hopefully. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know, do you like this style of video? I know it should be a lot easier for you to just go, oh look, I need this ship, need this ship. The reason I'm partially doing this as well, with the research stuff coming out soon, it's probably good to know what the best in ships are, because if you can almost specifically choose the ship type that you want, you can be aiming for these ones to be adding to your arsenal, and you're good to go. This really, if the research, if it works the way I think it's going to allow free-to players to just get the ships. They might not have the TP on the ships, but it gives them a fighting chance against the whales and stuff like that. So, thank you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe again, and I'll catch you guys next time.